Personal perspective. People want to, get married, especially Nigerians. They just want to, because of the culture, they just want to do this one, do that one. Next thing, I'm getting married. But there's a lot that goes into it. So most people are usually not prepared. From my opinion, majority of them are not prepared. When they get into marriage, then they now start realizing that, it's a 2-person thing now. I can't just say I want to go out. I can't just say I want to do this. I can't just say I want to eat alone. You have to think about the next person for the rest of your life all the time. So I don't think it's a lot of thoughts being given to it before the marriage happens.
I think that's opinion. Saying like in Abuja now, it's quite different when it comes to that marriage side, because it's more like a question.
Yeah.
It's not even, you don't even have a decision, you don't even have a choice. You finish school, it's like, what are you doing in your life? That's for girls or guys now, you have time. But girls now, you finish school, yes, guys have time now.
Depending on how successful you are, what you do.
Yes, but we don't have to give birth. You can still lay back.
You not see 25-year-old guys that are under pressure for marriage.
Actually, but that's their family and all that pressure. But like they can always go out of it easily. You can easily be let off with time.
Not so, man.
Yeah, no, because why that pressure is there? Because they are providing for you. If they are providing for you, that's when they put that pressure. If nobody's providing for you,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I say. Depending on how successful you are to what you are doing, like for me, I'm just getting to that point now. When I go greet my relatives, they'll say, Vicky, you don't think they go that side? Do you understand? You don't think they go that side? So for instance, like my brother got married in April, and then I went to pick my other brother up. Really, I picked him up. Does the drive in less than 2 minutes? How far your babe? And normally we don't used to have those kind of conversations,
at an age they already expect.
Yeah, so that's what I'm telling you. So guys to get under pressure, especially when you are good at what you do or you are successful to a certain level at what you do. The next question is, Baba, what's the next phase for you? This will be your next phase. And then we're talking about preparedness. Is the guy ready? Is he really ready? Does he know what is ahead? So a lot of people don't realize that this thing is bigger than what you think it is until you get in there and then you discover it's more.
And another thing,
for me, I think typical Abuja marriage mostly is arranged.
I was about to say that. That's what I was about to say. I have a sample for you.
The typical rich, this politician style, this
just making you
always handpicked for them.
How would you love it before? Like, how would you want yours to be?
I'm only just telling you how.
Do you want to marry someone lower than you?
No, it's not the one.
I'm not talking about I'm talking about typical Abuja marriage.
Yes, because if you say you want to marry
the elite
yourself,
that marry the elite,
most likely the person who can put you in that position is maybe your dad, your mom, who knows another person's dad and mom. They know themselves on the elite level, so they just link their children up.
That's exactly my point.
Ordinarily, you won't meet that person, so they just help you guys. I'm not saying it's the best. I'm not saying it's the best, but it's a good option.
It's not always the best. It doesn't always work out. But something a sharp Abuja boy will do, if you get sense, so if they try to give you a true pass, your mom or your dad or your uncle, anybody, don't say no. Collect the true pass. Test the food. If it's good, you go back. Start eating and then you keep it. If it's not tested, and then you say you're not doing it. Bro, do you understand? Fine.
I got a true pass.
Okay, tell me about it.
It not make sense. They came with the ideology of.
Did you test the waters?
No, it's not reach to test water.
Okay, no. If it's that bad,
Bring somebody that is humble, somebody you can control, and And when I saw this humble, controllable person, I was like, I don't want humble person. There's no one testing the water.
Why they control in the first instance?
What? No, you need to match up with the person mentally, physically. I'm not talking of financial now.
Yeah.
By the time you speak with the person, you know where the person is in life. You understand? I'm talking of this what I want us to achieve, this what I want us to do. And this is like saying, we don't even need to do much. Our rice and stew is okay. I'm telling you, we need to move to fried rice. Whichever way, whoever you marry can either push you or hold you on the spot.
And I bet you, trust me, marriage can make you or mar you.
Yeah, I think it's a very important point in marriage.
Like in a person's life. Me, I can only marry someone I vibe with. Forget all this, I'll marry my best friend. It doesn't even have to be like best friend, but this is okay, you know Adora is a social person, we are both social people. Yes, I know that we are literally going to curtail that social life, but you can't just wake up and, oh, I'm married, Ada, stop this, actually, stop this. No, I need a friend. That's what it is for me.
That's why they say marry your best friend.
Yeah, literally.
I remember a friend.
Nothing is.
I remember a friend who got married. He used to be my colleague. So he got married. So a few months after that, I was expecting this guy to change. That's the picture I had in my head at that time. So that conversation just kind of like woke me up. I saw him a few days or a few weeks after that at the office, wearing ripped jeans, normal sneakers, like a normal guy. So I was like, I know. I'm saying this was where I was until that conversation. I'm like, guy, say don't be married, man. Why they dress like this? Say my guy. No reason now. Say if you carry her for head, you go wound. You understand? Say just live your life. No matter.
But I want to ask one question. What is it with Abuja guys chasing women 1 week after marriage?
They were chasing them before. They don't chase them.
They just their marriages were set up now. Not all. People a day after their marriage are like, I'm back in the game. I'm going after
me. 1 week is too much. I'm talking of the same day. The girl is lodged in the same hotel with him and his wife.
That's even attended his wedding.
Very disrespectful.
Exactly.
What's even busting my head is on top of this one, the divorce rate is just too much.
See, divorce rate, it is too much.
I think the reason why it's that is because people don't really know what marriage is.
And they don't even know about marriage. Most people don't even know who they are actually marrying.
No, most people don't marry for love. We're talking about marriage.
Nobody
has talked about love.
Look, they don't marry for love.
So marry that love.
As a means of
love is not even part of it.
You get to a stage in your life, and you're like, what is my next big thing? Of course, they blow. You are not making more money. So you want something that people will be like, okay, something is happening. It's like marry. So what do you do? You marry who is prepared.
And a lot of people
who you love.
The mentality of it's not good now. You marry a right person that will make it.
No.
I beg.
That has changed.
When you marry, the money will start coming.
From where? Once they are broke, once they've hustled, money not so nothing they so let me look for a
I beg.
Whether you love him, no.
The same way men want who will not be a liability.
A man says he doesn't want someone who is a liability, it means he is okay. He just wants it to be okay too.
A woman, I what are you saying?
Before a man
allow us to enjoy. See, women were created to be cared for, to be nurtured. Why not listen? It was why God made man first.
That was in
and when everything was okay, he then created woman. So that women will just come. We come into abundance.
No problem. God created us first. You understand?
Yeah. So
then he now created women. I was like, this woman will be your helper. Go and help the man. We are doing so much to achieve. Go and help him. You are here coming to job.
Let me drop your money.
Typical man.
No. It's okay.
Well, I think women get married to feel more important, and it boosts their egos, because an average Nigerian woman, in fact, an average woman, including me, no matter how successful you are, you still want to get married. There's this thing about married women. There's a way the society will look at you as
they treat them way better.
There's a way they treat you as
way
a
better
married
respect.
woman. So by default, you just want to be in that class. You want to be a certain way because you're not married.
It's really sad and unfortunate.
Yes.
Very. Let me give an instance. This happened to me. This is first class.
Sorry, darling. You get to a point in your life, a particular age, and if you're not married, you will not be taken seriously.
Yes.
No matter what you're doing.
Yes. And no matter what
that's the society we found out. That's the society we found ourselves. Let me give a typical example. At work, one day I went to my FAVOUR, that's finance officer's office. We usually went for our welfare. We were sitting down. Two of us went to get our money. So next thing, an officer came in. The guy was like, amongst you, who's senior? no, you stand up, you're not married. I'm like, wow. No, I didn't care whether it was a military man. I actually cleared him, and he was apologizing. I'm like, I don't get me not being married and happy. How is that a seniority thing?
Yeah.
It's something you can just say, one of you please just stand up for this officer. Willingly I would, but sir, please don't do that.
Even as a businessman,
you don't
they
do
will
that.
go somewhere and trying to pitch an idea.
Yes.
Don't get ripped. Don't get ripped.
You think you want to chop their money?
Yeah.
They want their money to flex. Want pour their money, but just come and say, I'm my own.
With two kids, just add that two kids. No, add that two kids with two kids.
Here's what happens.
Right now,
It's a format. It's a format. It's a format that puts more trust on you.
Yes. Young guys are not even married.
Yeah.
The married ones are not responsible. Now they're more irresponsible because they are married.
They're so irresponsible.
Yeah.
I don't even want to go there.
Because no, that is that because of the pressure, they just do it. They don't
they're
get
released
low.
now.
Typical Abuja.
Now when they marry, their heart don't calm down.
I am married.
Alex,
You know what? If you do a survey and ask girls who normally ask you out, typical Abuja girl will tell you he's a married man.
Yeah.
They disturb us
That's
more than
spoiling
the
market.
young
More
man.
than the same.
That's spoiling
It's
market.
even hard to say
Yes,
young man.
On coach,
Married men.
at a point, there was a high demand for married men because they could afford
To
the
take care of them.
excesses.
Yes.
And
Me, I cannot
that
get.
is what gave them the nerve and audacity to think that you are married and you should go for that younger woman.
So are you trying to say what they're
That's
doing?
a flimsy
That's what I'm saying.
No, I think it's like a loop.
Somewhere.
No, it's like a loop. It didn't start. It's like a
It's a
loop.
very, very
It's a vision. It's a
Yeah,
vision.
it's
No,
just
it's like
It's very, very flimsy.
The guy-
It's what they use to cover up their irresponsibilities.
I
It's
swear.
what that is just a cover up.
Because
the
you
guys
can't
give them money. They feel like, okay, it's just these guys that can give me money.
Yeah.
So those guys get empowered. But when they are guys, the American guys, I get this small girl who does
Small
give up small 50K, 100K, just the first one once a
Still young
month.
guys that give more than that.
Yes,
But on a more
that's what it
serious
is.
note, I think we as guys, we need to start calling ourselves out.
Yes,
Yeah.
because
So men are trash now.
they need
We
to
need
be
to
called.
start acknowledging.
And then
They need to be
You
called
understand?
other.
What the
Honest,
problem
it's
is
crazy.
when a guy comes to a guy, I'm like, I get one small baby. It's sort of like, guy.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah.
You'll be like, bad guy.
It's a
So
people that we hang around with.
He will still be telling you he has another girl for you.
Even girls too, like they hate these married men. We cannot just put it on just the men.
On them, yeah.
Yes,
Truly.
like some
Truly.
girls naturally they go for men that are married. That they
It's their fault.
intentionally want married men. In fact, I heard that here in Abuja, if you wear a wedding band, you would even most likely attract more women to yourself. That if you're a
True.
single
Just
guy.
knock out for hand.
So,
Most baby mamas don't want to be baby mamas. I don't think you just wake up one morning and just want to have a child outside wedlock. Yes, some want it, but majority of them don't want it.
Yeah.
So they keep it because the guy is able to fund it.
Yes, no.
Yeah,
some
circumstances.
Circumstances.
Yeah.
It's possible that I've seen situation whereby this guy is your
Women
friend.
are business people. Everything are
But
business for
and
them.
it's not- before you know the
A
marriage.
man cannot come out and give you
So
something.
that's an unintentional baby mama. It's not like he or she
Transactional now.
wants.
Exactly.
That's why I
It's not like she wants to.
No,
get
if we are
baby mama.
Some want
redefining
it,
a
some
baby
don't want
mama
it.
is not married. You didn't. It's not like you got married and you got out of
The moment you
marriage.
divorce a man, you're a baby mama.
No, you can't.
That's not true.
A baby mama is not married.
Even if you're a divorcee, you're still the man's baby mama.
no,
Even if you're an ex-wife, you're still a baby mama.
Ex-wife is rated more in society. Baby
Baby
mamas are because you didn't want that title. You
Yes.
didn't want any like. You didn't want to talk about it.
That's
Like I swear, that's
The
it.
There was
moment
no marriage at all.
once there's a marriage, so long as there's a dissolution in that marriage, it is over. That marriage is not there. It's not existing again. I don't know about you guys, but for me, even if you're divorced or no, you're the man's baby mama. And that's what
I think you are the ex. The person
it's not like you're not a divorce. It's not like you're not a divorcee. But it's not like you're not a divorcee. But when they are categorizing you, you're still a baby
No,
mama.
But there's a point you are
and ex-wife is
forgetting.
more.
That is mine.
There's a point you are forgetting. This one is a bit sad. I feel that that especially Abuja women, after trying to get married or be in a relationship, and age is no longer on their side.
Yeah.
I don't
Have no choice but to at least get pregnant.
Yes.
Hence, they become
Baby mama.
Literally, I have lots of friends that are like,
unfortunate.
if they are
But you know, it's becoming the new normal. It's becoming the new norm, especially
It's not unfortunate.
if the woman is
There's
successful.
nothing wrong with that.
No, wait. They would have loved to be married. That's
Yeah.
the unfortunate
it's
part.
not everybody too.
But now,
That's what I'm saying. So it's becoming a new norm,
People don't
especially
want to get married.
especially if you've tried.
True that.
If you've tried
Yes.
and you're not getting married, I mean, sometimes it's not the woman's
Yeah,
fault.
it's not the woman.
She's just
Some
too
people
good
are
at what she
too
does,
back
and
rubbish.
men are intimidated by her success and all she does.
Yes, you have to
And
succeed by her
biological
person.
clock is ticking. You know, some people are now woke to this whole idea. Okay, I've tried. You guys have seen that I've tried.
That's why
All I
they
just
get
want
their
is a
baby.
baby.
in the capital city, divorce rate is very high and it's increasing daily. As of last year, January, there were 40,000 or rather 4,000 plus petitions to dissolve marriages.
Dissolve.
Yes, to dissolve.
Like they don't want to marry anymore.
They don't want to marry. They don't want to marry anymore. I'm not glad to say. They don't want to marry.
Marry me off.
So the thing is this, many of them go into marriages with unrealistic expectations.
Yes.
I keep saying.
Now, one thing I've noticed is this: because of the high financial demand on men, they really do not develop themselves and how to handle their wife or the family. All they feel is I'm providing. So after the woman enjoys the money, she now demands more from the man, emotionally, mentally, and it's not there.
Yeah.
Because he was never there to
It
start.
was never there. They were blinded by the dates and the gifts,
Yeah.
the big wedding.
Yeah.
But now you are married, you are in it. Now me and you now. Yeah.
So are you guys not
Don't understand? While I'm naked in the room, I'm not spraying you.
Nah, hashtag. There's a hashtag. Hashtag 2021. Hashtag
I think
THC.
it's the both parties.
Yes.
When the woman is
It's not the
getting
both parties, oh.
what
Both
she
parties.
entered
Wedding is for the
into
woman.
for, she won't be giving so much energy to the man too. So both of them are receiving negative vibes.
No, but the thing is, the man had been giving that energy from the beginning, but you just didn't notice. You were focused on, he's doing this, he's doing that. Once he's good, he's a good man. He's a good man. He's a good man. You go just everybody asks, he's a good man.
As it
He's
is
a
now, good man and man when they spend money.
Yes, now.
And there are a lot of people
Yes.
like that. The divorce rate is so high. I know I run into a friend. This guy, I mean, he's into the creative industry. I saw him and his wife. They are like besties. So I say, marry your best friend. That guy marrying best friend. So I met them in Guarimpa. I met him in Guarimpa one time, and he was with some other friends. I was like, hey, how far now, bro? How my dad? I was like, no. I'm serious.
No, that's different.
Yeah,
That's the move. I don't know.
I had to call him one side. I had to call him one side. I was like, bro, what happened now? Wait till happen.
That's what I said.
Say more. The matter long. The
Marry your
matter
best
long.
friend.
The matter long. But they were
There was a case in Abuja that I read. They dated for about 7 years. They got married and divorced in 2 months.
Yeah.
After dating you for 7
It
years.
happens.
Dated
God
for
forbid.
See,
How I
happens.
get
See,
someone for
when you've
7 years?
lived with somebody, you don't
I
know.
swear.
That's why I keep saying that. I'm
I
not
can
going to
beat
even
my
get
chest
married
on that
to
one.
anybody unless I live with them for a specific.
Well, I have to live
At
with
least.
Let's jail it.
It's not even enough.
You see,
No, not
never
it's
is
not
exactly
It's not
enough.
enough,
You can
man.
never really
You don't know.
somebody.
But at least
You
You
don't know.
live with the person. Even let's
Yes.
give an instance, we are dating. I come visit you and stay for 2 weeks. That 2 weeks, both of us will be on our best behavior.
Yes, behavior now.
Yes,
Do you understand?
Now when they live
What if you
together,
go like
come to
a
my
guy?
house.
Then when we marry, you will see that thing you didn't
Yes,
see.
yes.
That is where
I
the
say move
problem
in for my
arises.
house. Stay in my house.
You know something else. Something else I discovered.
I don't. Me, I'm a Christian. I won't support the whole living together, and it doesn't happen in my side. But I don't know how it's going to happen. No, I don't
You guys
know.
live with me.
So you are saying you've never lived with a man?
I have
don't
never lived
visit.
in.
You've never stayed with a man for up to a week?
No, that's
That's a visit.
I'm
No,
not
I'm not Visitation.
Yes.
Holy Spirit visiting me.
Now you start, but that's not living.
That's not living.
Also, you see that 1 week we're together, I'm in my total best behavior. You are in your best behavior.
No, not really.
Most cases.
Yes, most
Indirectly or indirectly.
You won't want to do anything to displease me. I won't want to do. We'll all both be pleasing ourselves. But after the 1 week, when I go, everybody will come back to their shenanigans.
I agree that people should live together.
Yes.
Because do you know the funny thing? If you talk with married people, the things that make them quarrel.
Small things.
My friends that
Say he leave his hairbrush.
when I discuss with my friends that are married, the toilet, the light to leave it open. I like to close it. The way he pressed toothpaste.
Wait. You don't know it.
Little things. You don't know.
Tonya, I remember we were talking one time and you said you dated this Abuja big boy. He's quite popular. His problem is after he goes to toilet to poo, he doesn't flush.
And I hear that business. I don't go to flush.
You forget to flush. You have to press a button.
Wait, sorry. Okay, so every time you go,
you know the thing about flushing is you might flush it once and some people don't care.
That's reckless now.
It's irritating.
That's reckless.
So if you entered that relationship based on he doesn't flush his shit.
Yes, that's a lot. Wait, it's enough. That's enough. I reassure you, that's enough.
At first, then you would think it's not a lot until you guys can.
It's not. It's not force.
Don't say the wrong shit. Like every day you're fighting.
Bro. You imagine you just go, okay, now you really want to teach you just put your legs.
The wrong shit.
But that's me.
So I was more annoying that he sees it like
a normal thing.
Just flush it.
Like, why did you not flush it?
How could they flush your shit?
He's not even willing to.
it's not a big deal. Like,
It's not ready to change.
He's not willing to at all.
Man, see, people should flush their shit in your house, in the office, public place, wherever you find yourself. Flush your shit. Spend extra time. Flush your shit.
Flush
I remember
your
one office I went to.
there is nothing there. Wipe it off.
You know what they put there? They say, please use the brush if you have to. Flush your shit.
When you finish flushing, when you finish flushing, look back.
Look back. I don't know how people do it,
Like,
but
that's
as
a
I
paranoia
flush,
for me.
I'm looking.
That's it for me. That's look back. Even if I
go try him again.
If you want to have a big wedding in Abuja, you have to be ready.
Yeah.
Like when I say ready, you have to be ready. No, see, when I say ready, you gotta be ready, okay? Because at this time, you don't want to do your wedding by yourself. You don't want to be the guy in the mix. These vendors are there to help you do it. We have top vendors in Abuja, big names, people who guarantee quality. But I tell you, they don't come cheap. They don't come cheap, and you need to have that money in your hands. For example, a good hall, depending on who your papa be, a good hall, you're spending up to 1.2 average. Yes,
That's small.
That's average. Yeah, that's average. No, just for the hall. Yeah, that's just the space.
So expensive.
That's just the space. That's
You
just
know,
the
Ballroom in
space.
Tropical Mall, very expensive.
That's the space. Some halls you spend up to 2 to 4 M just for the space.
even
plus
like
other
that, 10
things.
million.
Yeah.
My problem is, why do they all spend money to do the same?
They have
Everything
it.
looks the same.
No, don't say that. No, that
No, they are different
Most
vendors.
weddings look the same. No. It has a feeling. No. See, it has a feeling. Just like saying all clubs are the same. Do you understand? A club has a feel that it has to be dark
But
and light,
That's
and it has a different feeling. So every wedding has
There
a
was a
feeling.
weekend in Abuja, different weddings. There are weekends that have come.
No, you go there confused.
Yes,
You go there.
yes,
Which wedding you did? Which wedding you did?
No, but the truth is, typical Abuja weddings look alike.
Except the Malu
That's what I'm saying. I said
The Malu
feeling.
one.
The
Malu one.
I think they use the same vendors.
Same
You know,
vendors,
everybody
yeah.
wants the big name. If you want to spend money, spend the real good.
And the same aesthetic.
Do you understand?
Vendors.
Unless you come up with your own team. What team do you
Okay,
want
wait, I want to ask you a question. What's your budget for your wedding? What's
You
your
have to ask, like, what's the basic budget?
No, what's your basic budget?
What's
Give me your
your
own.
Why are you asking me to
Look at you now.
You look like
Look at you now.
Also, I mean, the wedding industry is evolving very fast in Abuja, and there are people who make a living from being
an event MC. For example, the likes of Chooks the General is like the biggest name in the Buj. You have MC Frank.
Satimi.
These are guys that they are booked back to back, like every weekend, every shortcut.
Yeah, shortcut.
These are my guys. You know, they are booked back to back. And the DJs, you have the likes of DJ Loloski, DJ Icemo, DJ Danny Mix, DJ
DJ What's your problem?
Do you understand? These are big names. These are big names in Abuja. And truth be told, they are worth every penny we pay them. When they show up, especially Oloski. Oloski is your DJ, forget it.
Satimi is a bad
An MC can make or break your wedding. Your
facts.
No, but trust me, you won't take it away from the event planners. Like those guys, like they finish work. Alvina events like crazy, like she's top notch, and some other ones.
You know what? I remember one wedding at A-Class Park. I was the MC of that wedding. You know, they invited me as the MC of the wedding. I was so excited about getting the job. When I got there, I had like the wedding had like 3 ex-governors of Nasarawa State there, plenty dignitaries, plenty political. I call names.
I know.
But guess what? There was no event planner. They didn't know he's an event planner. So the event planner is there to help you just go about this thing. So there was no event planner. I got paid very well, but I did not enjoy myself that day. I left it angry because there was no time to actually deliver a good wedding because there was no event planner. Just interjections.
But you also look good now.
Normally. But there's a feeling that comes when you deliver, when you're satisfied.
Yeah, good.
Oh, Otumba photography. Good.
But like
this will bring
even down on Noja, have you heard of him?
It's crazy.
Like,
No, it's mad. You see the pictures that come out after the weddings.
Most of them
you guys are going next level.
better
as the wedding.
More than what even happened.
No, what do you say? Repeat yourself.
Pre-wedding photo shoots are now movies.
See, but you guys know something.
When you see them, I'm like, oh, mom, I won't marry you.
That's the whole idea. That you won't marry. That's the whole idea. Do you know why you're hungry? You say you won't marry. If you know money where those guys they rake in. If you know the money they rake in. If they showed you the bill.
But women are usually more particular about the makeup.
Bottom line, yes. I don't want to do a wedding in Abuja.
On your wedding,
what are you doing?
But even the after party is even something else entirely.
No, after party is a new rage in wedding.
It's a new rage.
If you're not doing after party, your party is there. I know the parents, so you're just they go. 7 o'clock, just they go.
It's a new rage.
I'm literally there for
do you
the
guys
after
know
party.
any like good like makeup artists like?
Ronald the Seventh. Touched by Jamel.
All in Abuja.
Yes, they're very good.
You know what?
Yeah, guys.
I attended one after party for a wedding.
Jide of St. Ola.
In
I was trying to remember his name.
In NAF Conference Center. Mad wedding, colorful wedding, big wedding. Like
imagine
they had done everything.
Yeah.
See, I had to respect myself that they paid me money not to pick money that day.
I'll go there.
I saw why.
When they are doing the ICC, there's one wedding that happens.
Even Rainbow events, the event center, so cool. Central area.
So I mean, it's a big industry in Abuja. So I think I saw a tweet. Somebody said he's waiting for the new industry to come up. This marry now, pay later. Because he's waiting for investors to milk that because of the way people spend on money.
Your wedding has to trend. If your wedding no trend, it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
When you see people be telling you that they tell the wedding hashtag as they are posting hashtag this hashtag that.
You know something else?
Wedding want to be on Bella Niger.
Definitely.
You know you guys are just talking about you guys are just talking about city center
to appear.
So one of my guys planning his wedding is like July or so. But I'm like, guy, you somewhere in Kubwa now. He said they use Kubwa eye, they hear gist now. He said they use that eye, they look Kubwa. Say how for Kubwa now 400k minimum. Yeah, and that's a lot. That's a minimum. That's and you're thinking that is Kubwa. From 400 and above. So they are. So I was thinking like it's Kubwa now. Do say all those kind of areas. He said, not use that kind of eyes or you have to settle for somewhere in the.
But there's one aspect of marriage that we are all
forgetting.
What's that?
What is it? The spraying.
I love pressure.
Ceremonies.
There's pressure for the guests. Like when you're a friend of the person getting married.
Let me know like.
Pressure now. I know I expect money to 200K at wedding.
I will come for my wedding.
You need to.
And you wait.
Wait.
How many rights? I go to Chicken
You
Republic.
guys, wait. I want to hear what Sarah has to say.
How will you come for my wedding and you not spray me? I
Are
will
you
give you.
are you an enemy of God?
No, I'm not saying I won't spray. I see there's pressure. But I want to come there
I
correct.
left my where what I'm doing.
Maybe you have said
Cleared
no,
my
you
day to
cannot
come for you. Must I spray you money?
Yes,
Yes, guy.
Quell all his friends.
I
I go where my guys no, you got this. Now go on.
And brother boys, they were just dancing. I give it to them, they dance. They throw it like everything, but they did not spray. Episodes that like rich guy friends. You do wedding, you not spray. Try and get better. Try and get better friends.
But see something else, right? So if you're planning a big wedding, like you want people to turn up for you, you want people to spray you money, you need to
Plan that.
You need to plan it. No, and the planning is a long time coming.
Yes.
You need to be a social person. You need to have social capital. You need to have integrity.
See now, my budget for my wedding is no cap. It's 50M. I'm not.
Wow.
It might be funny. It might be funny to everybody, but I want to have enough money. I want there to be enough money. I'll give my guys. Oh yeah, I'll give my guys.
That's why I never married.
I'll slide my guys suitcase of money. Take this money.
That's the love.
Spray me money. Take suitcase of money. Nobody say they don't have money. There's money here.
I will carry that.
They're my guys. I'll carry it and go.
Let's go.
Let's keep the change. I've dashed them.
Let's spray me some more.
Take dash. This is dash for my guys.
But you use money to get money, Sha.
Yes, now.
See, talking about using money to
I want
get
to have
money.
fun.
Your wedding day is a good day to get money.
Yes, you
But
can.
listen, you are not just going to get that money just like that. I don't go wedding where we say people know will come. Why? The host of the wedding does not have good social capital, does not have good friends, does not know how to keep friends. When you make business deals with people, you need to go an extra mile. Once in a while, you do the person big mommy, big daddy, senior friend. You have to keep all those relationships. So all of them, they'll all culminate on that day of your wedding.
If you want to have a big wedding.
Yeah, they'll all culminate to the sprays and all of that. So a lot of people forget
But in
that.
conclusion, right? Would you rather have a big wedding or a small wedding, like a small classy wedding?
Man, I'll be honest with you. Of course, I should be getting married to the love of my life, and I want to make it a memorable one. It's a big deal. You want to do it once and for all. So I'm going now. You want to make something memorable. You want to remember it. You want to do it once. So why not go ahead and throw it big?
It's money.
Even when it's small, it can
Man, I don't want small and classy.
You've answered.
You go loud now. Victor Belmo they marry. Now Victor Belmo they marry. Supposed loud.
Sarah.
You, darling, what would you want?
No, I'd rather have like
It depends on my pocket.
and classy wedding. Like,
What
I don't
about
want
you?
too many people.
I would like it see because I may not really invite people like that.
What about you?
Very
I want big. I even want 2 weddings. One here, one out.
What about you?
Wedding of 50 to 100 max.
Yes.
What about you?
No, the big one. I'm Yoruba now.
Small wedding. What about you?
Small and classic.
Small and classy.
Okay.
I don't want
What about me? We thank God for life.